Hey guys, welcome back to the Ironman 4x4 Superstore. Now I'd like to show you our winch wall. So we have 4 winches on display, 12,000 pound synthetic rope, 12,000 pound steel rope, 9,500 steel cable, 9,500 synthetic. Main difference between the 4 winches, aside from the power rating, is the cable. I'll show you how the 9,500, this is running synthetic rope, and I'll show you the basic features of the Ironman winch. When you go synthetic, you get the alloy hose fair lead for free. This is our winch control box. It's all connected. The biggest advantage of an Ironman 4x4 winch, aside from the 5-year warranty, is this is the only winch in the market that came out with a motor breather. It's located here in the back. This is the breather hose, and it's got a filter. So usually you can put the filter in your vehicle or somewhere really high so water cannot go in. The purpose of the breather is to equalize pressure in the motor, because motors do run hot, and when they do run hot, there's a pressure increase in the motor. Sometimes the pressure gets to a point where it blows the seals open, then water can go in. But the other bad thing is, when the motor is really hot and you go in water, the sudden cooling of the motor pulls a lot of air in, so it tends to give you water ingress through the oil seals. Now people will say, but my winch is waterproof. No, nothing's really permanently waterproof. So Ironman came out with the idea of a motor breather. So pressure is always equalized. So then we don't have a problem of water coming in. Now for people who are installing the winch, we always remind them to please install the breather hose, because some people totally forget about this. This is a new thing with winches. Ironman came out with this idea a few years ago. So if you forget to install this, water will get in your motor and totally destroy it. But then another advantage with using Ironman 4x4 winches is, we at Ironman 4x4 Philippines, we carry the parts. I have spare motors, we have spare control boxes, we have spare relays, we even have spare controllers. Just in case something happens, you lose your controller, we replace your controller. Your controller comes for a lined use or cordless. Now, each controller is specific to a certain winch. They share one frequency. One controller only works one winch. I'll show you. Our controller also comes with a free flashlight, just in case you need light while working in the evenings. The light gets recharged when you plug your winch controller into the control. So I'll show you how it works. We plug it in, the light goes on. Now plugging it in also arms the relay. So with the controller unplugged, everything is off, it's safe. You can't accidentally put on your winch. Since this is an interactive display, this winch works. We'll pull the RC truck up. We pull it down. So that's how it works. Now if you want to go cordless, you simply install this cordless plug, switch your controller to cordless, and everything is now wireless. So why cordless? People ask me, what's the use for a cordless control? Well, the basic use for going cordless is when your vehicle is in a very dangerous position. There's fear of your vehicle falling if something breaks, or if there's a mistake in the winching or recovery. So when it's a dangerous situation, you can walk away from your vehicle and use your wireless controller. Now when you get a winch from us, you also get, aside from getting the fair lead for free, you also get a free winch damper. This is something that I don't see being used often. Most people will post on social media, showing how their winch works, showing them recovering their friends, but nobody uses the winch damper. What is the winch damper for? You get your winch damper, you put it on the cable, just in case something breaks, the winch damper will dampen the cable and make it fall on the ground. Your cable will not go snapping and cutting people's legs off or fatally injuring people. So this is very important for safety. Now Ironman designed this in a way where you can open it up. It has reflectors on it, and while winching at night, while you walk out into the darkness, you can put it on your head like a vest. So it becomes a safety vest as well while you're walking around. So the people in the vehicles will see you with the reflective material on this. So not only a winch damper, you can also use it for your safety. So basically that's it. Another thing to note on display, we displayed our Hilux Revo winch mounts. So you can see how the winches are mounted behind the bumpers. So the bumpers go in front, the fair lead goes on the bumper. This is where the fair lead bolts onto, but the winch is never bolted to the bumper. Why? Okay, the bumpers are 100% airbag compatible. In doing so, we don't want to add the weight of the winch here, because being airbag compatible, you allow these bumpers a certain amount of flex. So we want all the pulling force of the winches and the weight, the heavy weight of the winch, to be as low as possible in the vehicle for improved center of gravity, and stuck directly on the vehicle chassis for strength. So this is the airbag compatible bracket. So this is the most important part of your bull bar. So as you see, the winch is mounted directly to the chassis. It's in the back. This fair lead will mount outside your bull bar. So basically that's it. This is our winch wall. Thank you very much.